Okay, the way the Crown Royale bag really helped out my soundproofing of my not soundproofing. That's not the word. Oh my lord. Hold on. Who messaged me? Oh, Bex. I'm mixing. Oh god, I was so distracted. Anyways, the Crown Royale bag really did help. And I'm gonna be reading this thing for a class I have. Don't ask where I got it. As you see right here, from my book file. By Crimes of the Heart by Beth Henley. Now, I'm not good with accents or doing like little voices or anything. And if I upload this, it will for sure be either demonetized or something because I have classical music in the background from a radio station. I'm gonna link the radio station. I don't know if it'll do much. And I know you're coming to this, you're like, man, I really gotta learn this thing. And I'm yapping to you. I am sorry. I'm a fresh 20-year-old. 20 sounds really old when you're young, like when you're like 12. Then you hit 20, it's like, oh, nothing changes. You don't actually no. I magically woke up and was like, I need to rearrange my room, so maybe something does change. Anyways, the cast: Lenny McGrath, 30, the older sister. Chick Boyle. That's probably not how you enunciate that name, but I will be saying it probably differently throughout the show. The sister's first cousin, 29. Meg McGrath, 27, the middle sister. Doc Porter, 30, Meg's old, i.e. EX, boyfriend. Babe Bertel, 24, the youngest sister. And Bonetti Lord, 26, Babe's lawyer. That's me, because I have to learn one of the scenes. The setting. The setting of the entire play is the kitchen in the McGrath sisters' house. In Hazelhurst, Mississippi, a small southern town, the old-fashioned kitchen is usually spacious, but there is a lived-in cluttered look about it. There are 4 different entrances and exits to the kitchen: the back door, the door leading to the dining room, and the front door. What? 4. Back door, door downstairs, down dining room, front door, house. Oh, a door leading to the downstairs bedroom, and a staircase leading to the upstairs room. 5 exits. There is a table near the center of the room, and a cot has been set up on one of the corners. The time: in the fall, 5 years after Hurricane Camilla.
Adapted from an incomplete
More
work
like
that Beethoven
Hurricane
wrote when he was
Tortilla.
13.
That's a different
That was
one
the
that
Piano
happened later.
Concerto No. 0 with soloist Mary Kodama
The lights
and the
go up
German Symphony
on the empty
Orchestra
kitchen.
of
It is a
Berlin.
late after.
Beethoven,
Shut the
your
fuck
favorite
up!
composer on our
Okay, I guess I'll just keep the music to myself. The lights go up on the empty kitchen. It is late afternoon. I'm just gonna wait for it to be done. Oh no, wait, I paused it. Pardon me. The lights go up on the empty kitchen. It is a late afternoon. Lenny McGrath, a 30-year-old woman with a round figure and face, enters from the back. The doll carrying a white suitcase, a saxophone case, and a brown paper sack. She sets the suitcase and the sack case down and takes the brown sack to the kitchen table. After glancing quickly at the door, she gets the cookie jar from the kitchen counter, a box of matches from the stove, and then brings both objects back down to the kitchen table. Excitedly, she reaches into the brown sack and pulls out a package of birthday candles. She quickly opens the package and removes a candle. She tries to stick the candle into a cookie. It falls off. She sticks the candle in again, but the cookie is too hard and it crumbles. Frantically, she gets a second cookie from the jar. She strikes the match, lights the candle, and begins dripping wax onto the cookie. Just as she is beginning to smile, we hear Chick's voice from off stage. Lenny, oh Lenny! Lenny quickly blows out the candle and stuffs the cookie and candle into her dress pockets. Chick 29 enters from back door. She is a brightly dressed matron with yellow hair and shiny red lips. Hi, I saw your car pull up. Hi. Well, did you see today's paper? It's just too awful. It's just way too awful. I'm gonna continue holding my head up high in this community. I do not know. Did you remember to pick up those pantyhose for me? They're in the sack. Well, thank goodness. At least I'm not gonna have to go into town wearing holes in my stockings. Chick gets her package. Whoops. Tears it open and proceeds to take one of the pairs of stockings and put it on another. Throughout the following scene, there should be something slightly grotesque about this woman changing her stockings in the kitchen. Did Uncle Watson call? Yes, Daddy has called me twice already. He said Babe's ready to come home. We got to get over and pick her up before they change their simple minds. Oh, I know, of course, it's just... What? Well, I was hoping Meg would call. Meg? Yes, I sent her a telegram about Babe and... A telegram? Couldn't you just phone her up? Well, no, because her phone's out of order. Out of order? Disconnected. I don't know what. Well, that sounds like Meg. Man, these are snug. Are you sure you bought the right size? Size extra petite. Well, they're skipping on the nylon material. This is a rip. That's all there is to it. Skimping on the nylon. She finishes one leg and starts on the other. Now, just what all did you say is in this telegram to Meg exactly? I don't recall exactly. I just told her to come on home. To come on home? Why? Lenora Josephine, have you lost your only brain or what? Nervously, as she begins to pick up the mess of dirty stockings and plastic wrapping. But Babe wants Meg home. She asked me to call her. I'm not talking about what Babe wants. Well, what then? Listen, Lenora. I think it's pretty accurate to assume that after this morning's paper, Babe's going to be incurring some mighty negative publicity around this town. And Meg's appearance isn't going to help out a bit. What's wrong with Meg? She had a loose reputation in high school. She was popular. She was known all over Copath country as cheap Christmas trash. And that was the least of it. There was that whole sordid affair with Doc Porter, leaving him a cripple. A cripple? He's got a limp. Just kind of barely a limp. Well, his mother was going to keep me out of the ladies' school league because of it. What? That's right. I never told you, but I had to go plead with that mean old woman and convince her that I was just appalled and upset with what Meg had done, and she was, and that I was only a first cousin. Anyway, I could hardly be blamed for all the skeletons in McGrath's closet. It was humiliating, I tell you. She even brought up your mother's death and that poor cat. Oh, please, chick, I'm sorry. You're in the ladies' league now. Yes, that's true. I am. But frankly, if Miss Porter hadn't developed that rumor in her bladder, I wouldn't be in the club today, much less a committee head. Whoosh, brushes hair sound effect. Anyway, you be a sweet potato and wait right here for Meg to call, so you can convince her not to come back home. It would make things a whole lot easier on everybody. Don't you think it really would? Probably. Good. Then suit yourself. How's my hair? Fine. Not poaching on the back, is it? No. Cleaning the hair from her brush. Alright then, I'm on my way. I've got Annie Mary over. They're keeping an eye on Peaky and Buck Jr. Buck Jr. I should turn the music back on. The music doesn't suit this at all. But I think it's fine. Buck Jr. But God motherfucking damn. I hope if you're listening to this and you're like, man, I really want to learn about crimes of the heart, and it's me rambling occasionally while attempting to voice act, I do feel bad for your situation. I'm sure it's easier to pirate this and like go through Reddit or something. I don't know. Not Pirate Bay. Don't, if you're gonna QBitTorrent, that's a good one. But don't use Pirate Bay. That's really bad. There's another one. It's like a something number. That one's not bad. I haven't gotten viruses, I think. I hope. Anyways. But I don't trust her with them for long periods of time. Dropping the ball of hair onto the floor. It's fucking rat. Her mind is like a Lucille. Honestly, it is. What? She puts the brush back into her purse. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's a present for you. Happy birthday to Lenny from the Buck Boyles. Chick takes a wrapped package from her bag and hands it to Lenny. Why, thank you, Chick. It's nice to have you remember my birthday every year like you do. Oh, well, that's just the way I am. I suppose that's just the way I was brought up to be. Well, why don't you go on and open up the present? Alright. She starts to unwrap the gift. It's a box of candy. Assorted cremés. Candy, that's always a nice gift. And you have a sweet tooth, don't you? I guess. Well, I'm glad you like it. I do. Oh, speaking of which, remember that little polka dot dress you got Peaky for her 5th birthday last month? The red and white one? Yes. Well, the first time I put it on the washing machine, I mean the very first time, it fell all to pieces. Those little polka dots just dropped right off in the water. Oh, no. Well, I'll get something else for her then. A little toy. No. Oh, no. We wouldn't hear of it. I just wanted to let you know so you wouldn't go and waste any more of your hard-earned money on that makeup dress. Those inexpensive brands just don't hold up. I'm sorry, but not in these modern washing machines. Hello, Lenny? Taking. Oh, look, it's Doc Porter. Come on, Dick Porter. Dick, please. Dick Cheney. God, this woman is quite a interesting character, to say the least. Doc, please, come right on in. Doc Porter enters through the back door. He's carrying a large sack of pecans. Doc is attractively worn man with a slight limp that adds rather than detracts from his quite seductive quality. He's 30 years old, but appears slightly older. Well, how are you doing? How in the world are you doing? Just fine, chick. And how are you liking it now that you're back in Hazelhurst? Oh, I'm finding it somewhat enjoyable. Somewhat? Only somewhat? Will you listen to him? What a silly, silly man. I'm so sorry. I turned to face my mic right now in case you were like, oh, wow, audio's so much fucking loud. So much fucking loud. I can't even speak English. It's my native tongue. Somehow, only somewhat? Or somewhat? Only somewhat? Will you listen to him? What a silly, silly, silly man. Well, I'm on my way. I've got some people waiting on me. It's Babe. I'm on my way to pick her up. Oh. Well, goodbye, farewell, and goodbye. Bye. Chick exits. Thank the gods. Hello? Hi. I guess you heard about the thing with Babe. Yeah. It was in the newspaper. Uh-huh. What a mess. Yeah. Well, come on, sit down. I'll heat us up some coffee. Oh, my fucking nose! Ah! I'm gonna leave all this in, by the way. I'm only on page 9. Fuck! 60 pages. I need to get music back on. The music's pretty fun, man. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Well, come on, sit down. I'll heat us up some coffee. That's okay. I can only stay a minute. I have to pick up Scott. He's at the dentist. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. My friend texted me. I'll heat some up for myself. I'm kind of thirsty for a cup of hot coffee. Lenny puts the coffee pot on the burner. If you couldn't tell. Lenny? What? Yes? Here's some pecans for you. He hands her the sack. Oh, that's what they call it these days. Why, thank you, Doc. I love pecans. My wife and Scott picked them up around the yard. Well, I can use them to make a pie. A pecan pie. Yeah, look, Lenny, I've got some bad news for you. What? Well, you know you've been keeping Billy Boy out on your farm? He's been out on our farm. He's been grazing out there. Yes? Well, last night, Billy Boy died. He died? Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you when you've got all this on you. I thought you'd want to know. Well, yeah. I do. He died? Uh-huh. He was struck by lightning. Struck by lightning? That storm yesterday? That's what we think. Gosh. Struck by lightning. I've had Billy Boy so long, you know. Ever since I was 10 years old. Yeah, he was a mighty old horse. Mighty old. Almost 20 years old. That's right. 20 years. Because I'm 30 years old today. Did you know that? No, Lenny. I didn't know. Happy birthday. Thanks. I don't really know how to cry. When I cry, I'm like uncontrollably sobbing, so. Oh, come on now, Lenny. Come on. Hey now. You're a rock star, you know. I can't stand it when you McGrath women start. What? McGrath women start to cry. You know, it just gets me. Oh. Sure, you mean when Meg cries. Meg's the only one you could ever stand to watch cry. Not me. I can fill up a pig's trough. Trough? Now, Lenny, stop it. Come on. Jesus Christ, woman. That's how he sounds. Well, I mean, this is kind of an older story, so maybe they are just all misogynistic in some way. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't mean to make a scene.
Aaron Copeland's letter from home featuring Joanne Falletta and the
That was not a good
Jennifer.
Nose blowing sound effect. All this stuff with Babe, and old granddaddy's got it worse in the hospital. I can't get in touch with Meg. You tried calling Meggie. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Is she coming home? Who knows? She hasn't called me. That's what I'm waiting here for. Oh, maybe she'll call. Is she still living in California? Yes, in Hollywood. Well, give me a call if she gets in. I'd like to see her. Oh, you would, huh? Yeah, Lenny. Sad to say, but I would. It is sad. It is very sad indeed. Tension. Hey, Jello face. Your coffee's boiling. Oh, it is? Thanks. Look, you'd better go on and pick Scott up. You don't have him to wait for you. Yeah, you're right. Poor kid. It's his first time at the dentist. Poor thing. Yeah, oh. Well, bye. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your horse. Oh, I know. Tell Joan. Joanne? Joanne. Thanks for picking up the pecans. I will. Oh, how's the baby? She's fine. Real birdie. Gee, hold your finger in your hand like this. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Bye, Lenny. Bye. Doc exits. Lenny stares after him for a moment, then goes on and sits back. Then at the kitchen table, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out something, somewhat crumbled cookie and a wax candle. She lights the candle again, let the wax drip onto the cookie, the stick, the candle on top of the cookie. She begins to sing the happy birthday song to herself. I'm not gonna, that's too sad for me. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lenny. Happy birthday to you.
California is a
fucking
vibrant
ads.
classical
Oh my
music
God.
community.
Oh, it's like that's what it does. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's fine. Man. At the end of the song, she pauses, silently, makes a wish, and blows out the candle. You probably didn't hear that. Whoa. She waits a moment, then relights the candle and repeats her actions, only this time making a different wish at the end of the song. She starts to repeat the procedure for the third time as the phone begins to ring. She goes to answer it. Hello? Oh, hello, Lucille. How's Zachary? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course, it must be grueling for you. Yes, I understand. Your only brother, no, she's not here yet. Chick just went to pick her up. Oh, now, Lucille. She's still his wife. I'm sure she'll be interested. Well, you can just tell me the information. I'll relate it to her. Uh-huh. His liver saved? Oh, that's good news. Well, of course, when you out it like that. Breathing stabilized. Oh, damage to the spinal column? Not yet determined. Okay. Yes, Lucille, I got it all down. Uh-huh. I'll give her the message. Bye-bye. Lenny drops the pencil and paper down. She sighs deeply, wipes her cheek with the back of her hand, and goes to the stove to pour herself a cup of coffee. After a few moments, the front door is heard slamming. Lenny starts. A whistle is heard, then Meg's voice. I'm home. She whistles, the family whistle. I hope it didn't pick that up. Anybody home? Meg? Meg, 27, enters from the dining room. She has sad, magic eyes and wears a hat. She carries a worn-out suitcase. Dropping the suitcase, running to hug Lenny. Lenny! Well, Meg. Why, Meg? Oh, Meggie. Why didn't you call? Did you fly in? You didn't take a cab, did you? Why didn't you give us a call? Oh, Lenny. Why, Lenny? Dear Lenny. My God, we're getting so old. I called for heaven's sake. Of course I called. Well, I never talked to you. Well, I know. I let the phone ring right off the hook. Well, as a matter of fact, I was out most of the morning singing to Babe. Now, what's all this business about Babe? How could you send me such a telegram about Babe and Zachary? You say somebody shot Zachary? Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Well, good Lord, is he dead? Oh. No, but he's in the hospital. He was shot in the stomach. In the stomach. How awful. Did they know who shot him? Mm-hmm. Well, who? Who was it? Who? Babe. They're all saying Babe shot him. They took her to jail, and they're saying she shot him. They're all saying it's horrible. It's awful. Jail. Good Lord, jail. Well, who's saying it? Who? Everyone. The policeman, the sheriff, Zachary, even Babe saying it. Even Babe herself. Well, for God's sake. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's just horrible. I don't watch Buffy. How long? Oh my god. Maybe this is telling you guys something that it ain't telling me, but my brain's wired quite oddly, quite misshapenly. How long is the first act? Good fuck. Oh, yeah, fuck me, I guess. Who did this? End of Act 2? Where's the end of Act 1? Did I just scroll past it? Oh, end of Act 1. Here we go. 29! Oh, here's my scene right here. Oh, that's so far away. Funny chick. I kind of don't want to do this anymore. Oh god, I want to go watch Buffy. Buffy. I'm gonna upload this anyways because I think it's funny. I think it's stupid. I think it's not well made. This is not a good piece of work. I would not put my name behind this, but I am currently because I'm gonna upload it. So, where was I? Try calling Maggie. No. Wow. Got to page 11 before I got bored. I have to memorize the scene from this. Where are we at? Oh, we're at half an hour. Oh boy, what joy! To any poor soul or son of a bitch or bitch of a son or any other combinations of those that insult, I wish you the best. I truly hope you're having a good day and that things improve for you if things are bad. And if things are good, I hope they keep rocking. I don't know if they should skyrocket too much because, you know, as they say, the brightest star burns out the fastest because you're wasting all your energy. And the dimmest star lasts the longest because you can go the further distance without breaking out and dying. That's not true. A lot of sad people end things early because they believe they have no other way. And there's always a direction you can go. It's just not going to be easy. The burden of entry to all things is surpassable. But the effort and time and willingness and dedication it takes to build up that ladder, to get over the big wall of burden, is quite severe for some cases. I sounded like Pack Tactics for a minute. If you know who that is, you fucking nerd. I also was kind of doing the Atlantis. I like nerdy shit, okay? Don't get me. Don't talk about me. I'm bored. I'm gonna upload this. I hope no one I know ever sees this video because it is horrific. Awful stuff. Truly not good material. And if you thought this was a good laugh, a good chuckle, well, I applaud your insanity. And I raise you. I have had my classical music station for the state I live in going this whole time. And I've just muted it when ads play, then forgot to unmute it multiple times. So that's why there's snippets of classical music in the background. It's because I need noise. Call it my native Hispanic heritage, but in loud, argumentative nature. And